I'm Chris with Headlight Revolution. Welcome to the SEMA Show 2021 in Las Vegas. And when it comes to new lighting technology, two things are perfectly clear. Light bars are out, pods are in, and LED headlights are the future. Right out here, outside the new West Hall, there's a ton of trucks with LED pod lights, but there's also a ton of old technology. This sponsored vehicle from Quake has JW Speaker 6045 knockoffs turned into pod lights, and I don't know about you, but it looks to me like they manufactured them with the dirt already on the inside. These are old, cheap, garbage, just like the Quake headlights. And behind me you've got Delta. These guys have been around forever doing halogen pod lights, but there's a whole new world of LED technology to replace them. First up, Morimoto. Bear, what's happening at the booth?
We got some awesome new applications here. We got some of the off-roading, we have the new trucks, and some of the old trucks today. So we're gonna do a little walk around and show you some of the new stuff that we got here in the Morimoto booth.
Okay, so the 4-banger is a cool new off-road pod. We just did a review on them. That's on our YouTube channel. They come in 2 different power levels, the entry level and the premium, and you can get them in white or yellow, and then different beam patterns.
100%. So it's a great thing too, especially, you can either use the A-pillar aesthetic, or you can use them solely on their own and place it wherever on the chassis, which makes them great for universal fitting.
The thing I like about the 4-banger in a fog light application is it's a really small light, so it fits. Like a lot of the pod lights from other brands are so big, you can't bring them all the way to the front, so they're tucked behind, they're really deep, they're covered up. The 4-banger fits perfectly. Exactly,
and you were very correct with that. We literally designed this to be like an OEM style fog light, but with the upgraded 4-banger application inside.
Now, which applications are they for?
We have all different kinds, from trucks to cars. So this is for the 2007 to 17 Wrangler.
Looks like we have the Ford F-150. I got Tacoma and Tundra over here. You got everything.
Literally, almost everything.
Tell me about this Bronco though, because this thing is wild.
All right, yeah, so this is our 2021 Bronco. And if you didn't know, guys, there's not any aftermarket type headlights for this. This is our Morimoto XB with the sequential turn lights, which is amazing also, and it's great LED quality too as well.
It's insane that this exists. This truck is barely brand new. Almost nobody has them, and you guys already have a headlight. Not to mention, the 4-banger's already mounted.
And you already know, we always gotta be one step ahead of the game, and that's what Morimoto is all about. And speaking of the XB headlights, here's like almost the full lineup here at SEMA 2021.
At Headlight Revolution, we have reviewed almost all of these, but I see some new ones. It looks like there's the new 21, this is a Silverado heavy duty. You've got the brand new Ford F-150, and this is crazy because the stock Ford F-150 headlight has the same DRL, but it's not broken here and ends here because then the fog light continues it. I'm really curious what this is going to look like installed where the DRL continues going.
It's going to look sick. That's what it's going to look like.
You've got the new Super Duty headlight. That's already a crowd favorite, but it's fairly new. And then I thought I saw one more new one down here. The GMC Yukon up top and the Titan. Check this out. That is such a cool looking headlight. And then the new Nissan Titan down here.
Yes.
I have not seen that one yet.
It's got like this really cool Tron aesthetic, and we're really excited to bring that one up and showcase it here at SEMA this year. This is one of our most exciting drops here at SEMA. This is our Retrobright headlight. It's basically an OEM application style with the new technology of the LED lighting inside. We actually had Chip Foose in the booth earlier this morning.
What do you think of these?
He freaking absolutely loved it.
All right, if Chip Foose likes them, who's gonna argue?
What we have here though, we have our 2021 F-150 that we built for SEMA. It's got a set of our prototype headlights with a custom activation feature. So that activation feature will go on anytime you unlock the vehicle or start it. Also has a sequential turn signal and switchback amber DRL option if you would like.
That's really cool, and I like how you've got the CAD design print on the truck. Well, what's next?
Yeah, up next we have our new Ram 2500, 3500 headlight. It's for 2019 to 2021. It actually won an award this year for a new product showcase. And this is our Nova series. So this is full LED sequential turn signals, and then you'll see our activation feature here as when you unlock or start the vehicle. So it's 3 pods for the low beams and 1 for the high beam.
Now, is the high beam pod a bi-LED or is it single?
It's a single LED.
What about the first 3?
So those are just a single LED.
They're all single. It's the 3 here are low beam, and then when you turn to high beam, this one also turns on.
Correct.
Do these fit the OEM LED trucks?
So these will fit the OEM Laramie trucks,
yep.
and also OEM halogen, but the limited headlights that are a little bit different, they have a adaptive turning. We haven't figured that one out quite yet, so we're working on the testing still.
Now this is interesting. I have never seen a tail light with red and amber switchback. What is going on here?
So this is our prototype for SEMA for a 2019 to 2021 Ram 1500. As you can see, that was the activation feature, so when you start or unlock the vehicle, it'll go through that sequence. This is our first Lux Series taillight that we're going to be releasing, and then it'll also have sequential turn signals built in.
We have a couple Silverado headlights and a Ford Ranger headlight. This one looks brand new. Tell me about this top one.
So this is for 2014 to 2015. We also have a 2016 to 18 style that looks very, very similar. Obviously all plug and play, just like all of our other headlights. You got 2 low beams up top and you got 2 high beams on the bottom. This activation feature with a sequential turn signal built in.
All right, man, thanks for your time. What's the last thing that we need to see at the show?
So we actually have an outside booth as well, outside the West Hall. My personal truck's out there. I was able to actually bring it for SEMA, which is really cool. So we can head out there and take a look.
Let's do it.
Awesome.
And when you want to talk about new products at SEMA, you got to check out what's happening at Diode Dynamics. I'm here with Paul McCain, and of course, all the rage is the new Ford Bronco, and it looks like you guys have already outfitted it from top to bottom. You have a roof-mounted light bar, you have A-pillars, you have a bumper-mounted light bar, and you have a fog light kit. You guys spent no time outfitting the new Bronco. What can you tell us about what's happening here?
Yeah, we really took a look. We got all of our new products on this in different ways, so appreciate you coming by. I mean, 2 years later with SEMA, everything is brand new on here. So, you know, you see the roof and the bumper. This is our brand new product. We're gonna be putting this out for pre-order in a couple weeks. And this is our SS5, and it's 5 because it's 5 inches in size. You're not seeing the main beam, that's the backlight feature. So on these lights, we have the white backlight turned on. With those bigger lights, we actually have a programmable circuit in there so you can alternate through the backlight colors. So obviously white if you want to be more subtle and clean, but you can switch that to red, amber, one of 8 colors to really get the style you want.
So you guys launched the SS3 a little while ago, and now you have the SS5. What's the biggest difference between the two in terms of performance?
Right, so I mean, it's just the raw power. Bigger package, you get more output. We max out this with the SS3 Max at about 40 watts. These guys, it's just the Pro, we don't have a Max even, but for the Pro, you're gonna get 90 watts into that size.
Wow, that's insane. So what's going on the front?
Yeah, so on the
I really like these little pods. Like, these are great little like fill in for things, but are these actually like useful for visibility when you're driving, or what's the point of these little guys? This is the
SSC1.
C1.
So C for compact. Yeah, these look like little accent lights, but again, that's a backlight. But these things are actually really like powerful too, because the SSC1 Pro is a 20-watt light. So this really shines a huge amount of light right to the corner, fills in those gaps that the other lights might not provide.
I see. And then you've got your fog light kit. It looks like you've got, what do you have? An SS3 on the inside, and then 2 of the
SSC2s, yeah.
All right, so just walk us through the fog light kit.
Yeah, for our BRonco Fog Light Kit, I mean, it doesn't come with fogs from the factory, so we do include the fog light wiring harness to get that hooked up with your SAE compliant fog light. So that gives you a really good fog light for use on the road. But these guys are off-road lights. So the harness is actually kind of a split harness. You can choose your function. Fog light comes on when you need it, and then these will come on when you need that extra off-road light.
So from Diode Dynamics this year, we have the SSC1 single LED, we have the SSC2 dual LED, the SS3 quad LED, and the SS5 9 LED. Well, Paul, we've noticed that pod lights are the big thing at SEMA. Pretty cool, nice work. We have some. Videos coming out soon showing your stuff in action. Very impressive stuff. Congratulations on your success. And thanks for having us.
Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for stopping by.
The SEMA show is actually kind of small this year compared to other years. Rigid Industries is not here. Vision X is not here. We haven't seen a lot of companies. So for now, that about wraps it up. Thanks for watching.